What's up, everyone? I'm Arkansas Storm Team Meteorologist Alex Libby, and in this weather blog, we are focusing on freezing temperatures. We haven't seen a freezing temperature, at least here in Little Rock in central Arkansas, since February 18th, so nearly a month since we've gotten below freezing, and now we're expecting to get below freezing not one, not two, but 3 mornings in a row. First, let's talk about Monday morning. Monday, March 12th. We are going to get below freezing in northern Arkansas. I do want to point out one thing. So these counties in northwest Arkansas are covered by the National Weather Service office in Tulsa, and they have different guidelines as far as the warnings go as somewhere in Little Rock or Memphis might have, because Tulsa is further north and they're more used to seeing freezes in March. They probably don't even do freeze warnings in the month of March. They probably wait until April. So just because northwest Arkansas is not in a freeze warning does not mean they're going to get below freezing. They are. They're going to get well below freezing up in Fayetteville and Fort Smith. And then all those counties in purple also going to get below freezing. Those warnings issued by the National Weather Service in Little Rock and Memphis. Then we have the freeze watches. Freeze watches are in effect on Tuesday morning. And these ones go further south, so that cold air is going to be even stronger on Tuesday and get all the way down to Arkadelphia, Pine Bluff. Well, Arkadelphia is not technically in the watch, but I do think they'll get below freezing, all the way down to Arkansas County. Most of Arkansas will see a freeze Tuesday morning. And then Wednesday morning, the cold air kind of retreats, and only northeast Arkansas, north central Arkansas, is under a freeze watch. And again, the freeze warning isn't any more harsh than the freeze watch. It's just the warning is when it's within 12 hours and the watch is when it's further out into the future. So these watches will be changed into warnings over the coming days, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday morning. So how cold is it going to be? Well, Monday morning, we're going to get down to the 20s across northern Arkansas. And I think we will stay above freezing in central and south. Monday afternoon, we'll warm up to around 50. Tuesday morning, that's when I think those freezes will be more widespread, and the National Weather Service does as well. That's why they have that freeze watch all the way down to Jefferson County, almost into Clark County as well. And you can see those freeze temperatures go down a lot further south. And then Wednesday morning, that last chance for a freeze, probably really only in northeast Arkansas. So is this early or late for a last freeze? Well, first let me say one thing. It's not going to be our last freeze, but if it was, it would be too early. We normally see our last freeze in Little Rock on the 17th, so that's another week away. And we normally see our last freeze in northern Arkansas not until April. That's probably why they don't have those freeze warnings even in effect in northwest Arkansas. So if it was going to be our last freeze, it would be much earlier than normal, but it's not going to be. So this is next weekend. I think it's going to be the 18th and 19th, I think, are the dates. Below freezing again across most of Arkansas. And this shot, especially Sunday morning, could be even colder. This model is showing teens in northwest Arkansas. I don't know if it'll get that cold, but again, that weekend after St. Patrick's Day, this is what you might be waking up to. Temperatures in the 20s. So that's just crazy to look at, crazy to think about. All I can say for you is don't put the winter jacket away. Don't plant anything yet. And if you have already planted sensitive plants, cover them up or bring them inside.